Hello everyone, Max here with a quick guide in Dragon's Dogma 2. This is for the quest, Vocation Frustrations, that will allow you to change you and your pawn's vocation to Warrior and Sorcerer if you so please. Completing this quest will also net you the Versatile Achievement and Trophy if you decide to change your vocation at the end of it. So let's get to it. To get this quest, you need to have reached Vernworth, and once you are there, you go to the left side of the Pawn Guild, the church with the giant rift stone in it, and you will find the Vocation Guild next to it. Talk to the man at the counter and you will notice that he has both the Sorcerer and Warrior vocations, but you cannot learn it no matter how many discipline points you may have. He'll tell you, in order to learn the two vocations, he needs an Archstaff for the Sorcerer and a Great Sword for the Warrior. Then, talk to the local blacksmith. He will be marked on your map. The blacksmith will explain that goblins have stolen his weapon shipment and it contained one Archstaff and a greatsword. He will then proceed to mark a new location on your map. Now before you leave Vernworth, do two things. Stock up on healing curatives. There are cheap potions sold in the city for like 250 gold pieces a bottle. Just trust me, stock up on them. You're going to be doing a lot of fighting soon. The second thing is to recruit new pawns at your level. This will just make everything easier for you, and odds are one of the pawns will have already done this quest in their world. If a pawn says they know how to get there, simply issue the go command and follow them. I strongly recommend diversifying your team with a fighter, mage, archer, and thief. But as long as you have a mage who can heal and buff you, you should be fine. On your way to recovering the stolen shipment, you'll fight a lot of goblins on the roads, and you might even encounter a cyclops. Now, you could avoid these fights, but I recommend doing them because they are a great source of leveling for these early stages of the game. The main thing here, though, is just to follow the roads to the waypoint. The waypoint is pretty good in this game, unlike Dragon's Dogma 1. So as long as you're following the waypoint on your minimap, just stick to the roads and you'll get there. Once you arrive at the location, you'll realize the goblins have stashed away the weapons inside a large cave, and you're going to have to fight a lot of goblins, and they can do a lot of damage to you in large numbers, and there's going to be a lot in there. They have set up some boulder traps, so beware of those because they will try to use them against you, and if you get hit by a boulder trap, it's going to hurt. Eventually, you'll find an area in this goblin cave that splits between upper and lower levels. Clear out the goblins and then proceed through the lower part of the area, and you'll find a smaller section that contains the Archstaff hidden in a chest. Climb up to the upper levels and you'll find a second small area with a few more goblins that will need to be cleared out. And in that area, you will find a great sword in a chest. Other notable loot that I found here was a Ring of Cooling, which reduces damage taken if you're playing any sort of vocation that uses magic. It's right before the big room with all the goblins. Climb up a small ledge, and there will be a tiny area with a sleeping hobgoblin. Kill him, loot the chest in his vicinity, and the ring is yours. Whether you go by foot or fast travel is entirely up to you. Note that you'll need a fairy stone to fast travel. If you go by foot, be wary of zombies, skeletons, and ghosts because they can be troublesome in large numbers, and night can just be a very deadly time of day in Dragon's Dogma 2. Once you return to the Vocation Guild, simply present both the Greatsword and the Archstaff. Once completed, pay 150 discipline points to unlock the vocation you want. 300 if you want both. Once you turn in the quest and change your vocation, you'll earn the Two-Hander, which was the Greatsword, and the Grievous Horns, which is the Archstaff. And you'll also unlock 2 new armor sets completely free of charge. You'll also unlock some basic skills for each class. So, that's going to do it for this guide. I hope everyone's having a good weekend, and I hope you're enjoying Dragon's Dogma 2. I sure am. I'm just going to make a few vocational class unlock guides when I can. I'm still working on a review, obviously, but this game, between work and my other stuff going on in life, it's going to take a lot longer, which is why I try to avoid some longer games for my review styles, but yeah, I just don't want to leave this channel hanging, so there's going to be some Dragon's Dogma 2 guides, mainly on vocations, maybe on some other things, but I'm just going to do the vocations for right now, because I want to play them all, I want to try them all. But if you like what you saw here, then subscribe to my channel. You can check out my other content. Guides are new to this channel. It's been mainly a review channel so far, but I've also always wanted to do guides, so this is my first guide that I've uploaded to YouTube. So Hope you enjoy. Hope this helped you out. And I will see you in the next video, whenever that's gonna be.